Okay, it looks like we did all we could.
Let's go. Boat first, questions later.
Malady grabs the vessel with two hands and pushes it into the water. She hops on board behind you.
God woken. Wait till she finds out.
Salty water wets the gauze in which you're wrapped. The bright sunlight seeps into your bones. The boat bobs forward through the water, and Fort Joy shrinks behind you.
Tired but victorious, the party made for the Lady Vengeance. The horrors of Fort Joy behind them. They arrived as sorcerers. They left as God-woken. The fate of this God-forsaken world now rested on their shoulders. Or at least on the shoulders of one of them.
Looking down at your robes, you see they're damp with blood and the ocean's spray. In the distance, Fort Joy looms.
Don't stand between a prince and his principles. The Magisters learned that the hard way.
I've no sympathy for those who die in the line of duty, especially as odious a duty as those dead Magisters held.
I'll be damned if I ever set foot on that island again. Don't care who I have to bury. Onward now. The sooner Fort Joy disappears from the horizon, the better. Perhaps the Seekers need help manning the ship.
This is a fine sight. Utterly barbaric, of course, destroying a tree and turning it into a boat. Grotesque, but, well, look at it, Quercus. A floating nest, surrounded on all sides by salt water, pure poison to a tree's root. The great acorn could never reach us out here. Well, yes, of course we'll continue our research, Quercus. We're not monsters. Still, I must admit you were right about the shield. It proved to be more than adequate. No. Yes, it seems our shield is still here, Quercus. How does something so large and ungainly sneak up on a person? You give the giants too much credit, Quercus. I think the salty air has addled your mind. It has certainly been useful, but elegant, kind, surprisingly attractive. No, we have no time for your fawning. We may be safe, but the world is not. Come, we must return to our research.
I think I have enough intelligence. Anymore. The thing about memories is like how many action points do you have? But I suppose it gives you more variety. Yeah. Lol. No, that was a good thing. They really do a good job about letting you experiment with what you feel like. You know, I never felt like my choices hindered me from playing how I wanted to play, and that's really a mark of a really good game. That's a good one for the girl. Another good one for the girl.
I remember this one. His name was Kerbin. His friend's sword couldn't save him, it would appear.
Blessings to our fallen. Pray that they may find rest. deliver us from peril. Blessings to our fallen. Pray that they may find rest. Terce and Elias, pray to you for my Seeker brethren. Show us the path to salvation. Don't go any further, Godwoken. We need you alive. The ship won't sail. We had orders to search every corner of it and figure out what's blocking us. It's hewn from elven livewood. I thought I could communicate with it, but...
She glances over towards a smouldering pile of ash on the deck nearby. Something is nestled within it. Fragments of scorched bone.
That was Brendan. When the ship wouldn't answer my call, he touched the figurehead, and it attacked him, without warning. He burned, like he was made of parchment. Nothing. The ship is live wood, that much is clear. But I couldn't communicate with it. The Magisters must have done something, warped it somehow. I just don't know what.
Her eyes flick over to the smouldering ashes once again, her head held at a despondent angle.
Thank you. We were held captive together, on this ship. He kept my spirits up. Now he's dead. Just remember what I said, Godwoken. If you die, then this was all for nothing.
Here comes the save.
Spare me, Gareth. We got what we came for. This is what success looks like.
I won't see them tossed overboard. Not here. We'll hold a proper service.
What's-his-face and so-and-so would want us to get this ship sailing before all else. They died for those Godwoken, after all.
You know their names, Malady. Can't you even pay them that much respect?
Gareth inhales sharply, then catches you out of the corner of his eye and smiles, barely.
Our guest stirs. Welcome, Godwoken. Glad to see you safely aboard.
Ah, our undead Godwoken. I had nearly forgotten.
Too many.
One too few, actually. Alexander, he's alive. Apparently, didn't hit hard enough.
He's in the hold below decks. Unconscious, but alive. Question him. Someone has been hunting your kind, and Alexander fancies himself the only Godwoken worthy of ascending. As far as we know, you may even be the last still alive. If Alexander is guilty, he'll face justice. Yes, we certainly had better, but the ship won't move.
She's mute. We need to free her tongue. Quite expedient, isn't it? Dallas seems to have made a ship out of an ancestor tree. then found a way to bind the spirit within to her alone. That means only she can control it, unless we can find a way to break the bond. A true flesh and blood elf might. I cannot say what fortune the likes of you would have. But whatever you do, hurry it up. The longer we sit here, the higher the chance the Order will get their hands on you.
We won't let that happen.
Yes, yes, and all that.
The Seekers, the survivors of us, have been combing the ship from bow to rudder. It hasn't been easy. This place is laced with dark magic.
These Seekers have such a limited skill set.
We lost a man in the search. Malady might not appreciate that, but I do. And I hope you do too.
I'm sure the Godwoken will be able to get the ship moving. They kind of like to feel useful, don't they? Hopefully, you'll never have to find out.
Nothing on any of the dead bodies. Maybe the
In an instant, pretense drops. You may still wear your mask, but your true self is momentarily bared.
Ah, there you are. High time to stop gallivanting and resume our journey together, wouldn't you say? Off we go, then.
There must be something around here. Something we're missing.
The sea's a fickle mistress, and she's mine, damn it.
Nothing. Damn it.
The silent monk leans forward slightly and stares at you straight in the eyes. She seems eager for you to say something. The silent monk leans from one foot to the other. He seems eager to move.
Where would I hide something important if I was a man?
As you approach, the silent monk puffs a bit of air from between her stitched lips. She seems agitated. As you approach, the silent monk puffs a bit of air. The silent monk cocks his right ear towards you, then his left. He appears to be awaiting instructions. The silent monk cocks his right ear towards you, then his left. He appears to be awaiting. Feel bare. You reach up to feel your mask. It is still there, but somehow you understand that he will see the real you.
I was just getting used to this seafaring life. You know, we could... From the look in your eye, I gather it's time to grab my things and get back to work. Ready? We'd probably get tired of this view soon enough anyway.
Something important if I was a magister.
As you approach, the silent monk puffs a bit of air from between her stitched lips. She seems agitated. The silent monk cocks his right ear towards you, then his left. He appears to be awaiting instructions.
Ladies, a sturdy old tub. Take a lot to sink. The sea's a fickle mistress. She's mine, damn it.
We have to find a way to get this ship moving. We can't let the
Oh, nice. Oh, this crafting system is really easy. Sorry, I've been playing too many MMOs, so I stay away from crafting. I just like
nothing. Damn it. Where would I hide something important if I was?
and it shows you what you can craft. Okay, that's awesome. So just get as many crafting potions. This is awesome.
Well, there must be something around here.
Blessings to our fallen. Pray that they may find rest.
Before you is a towering figurehead carved in the likeness of a dragon. It looms over the bow, its fangs bared at the open sea. At that moment, the ship serendipitously creaks beneath you, almost like it is acknowledging your observation. Searing pain races up your arm. The ship senses you. It's angry. The pain intensifies. It's spreading past your arm, across your chest. Your lungs feel like they're on fire.
Hear my prayer. Show us the way forward. Deliver us from peril. Blessings to our fallen. Pray that they may find rest.
The figurehead looms ahead, continuing its silent watch over the seas. Searing pain races up your arm. The pain in your arm subsides to a dull tingle. The surface of your bones is already blistering. Searing pain races up your arm. The pain in your arm subsides to a dull tingle.
Deliver us from peril.
The sea's a fickle mistress. She's nice.
Melody says if we can get the ship to move, we can go home.
All that fighting will be worth less than nothing if we can't get this tub moving.
Just before you approach the dwarf, it's as if your disguise slips away. You know...
Let's team up, you and me. What do you say? Now, onward!
He's so far behind.
something important if I was a Magister.
Missing hat, natty beard. Are you certain you want to dismiss your companion?
If we have different paths to take, you and I, so be it.
What am I even looking for? Will I know it when I see it?
Something is different. Your mask is intact, yet you know your disguise has dropped away. You are seen.
Hey, don't I know you from somewhere? So, we've got quite the task on our hands, haven't we? I have to admit, the whole thing is very intriguing.
Magister Ranley, Corker's mate for the Divine Eminence vessel, Lady Vengeance.
The old band back together again, I guess that depends, doesn't it? Look at me. Hard. What do you see?
Losa leans back slightly, thin arms crossed in front of her chest, and stares at you defiantly from dark eye sockets, darker and deeper set than when you first met. She blows back a lock of white hair, matted with sweat and grime, and holds back a smile from the corners of her lips.
But I'm not the same, am I? I want to make sure you understand, well, the risks. I can hear its thoughts. It isn't out for blood. It's out for pain. Domination. Total domination. I was wrong to think I could hold it off. I might hurt you. I might hurt anyone. Could you stop me? Really stop me, if it came to that? Do I ever? Still sore from that one. At the time, I wanted you to defend me. I didn't realize how bad things had gotten. I know better now. Something like that happens again, you do what needs to be done. Deal? Well, all right then.
She pinches your cheek, a sparkle in her dim, grey eyes.
I knew I could count on you to murder me in a pinch. Let's go, Chief.
Being behind bars suits you, murdering scum.
Magister Ranley, Corker's mate for the Divine Eminence vessel, Lady Vengeance.
Can't you say anything else? Bloody Magisters.
If it were up to me, you'd be swinging from the end of a rope, not locked up in here.
Magister Ranley, Corker's mate for the Divine Eminence vessel, Lady Vengeance.
You keep saying that. It won't save you.
I ought to chain you up like your lot did to me.
Magister Ranley, Corker's mate for the Divine Eminence vessel, Lady Vengeance.
Enough! Being behind bars suits you, murdering scum.
Magister Ranley, Corker's mate of the Divine Eminence vessel, Lady Vengeance.
Can't you say anything else? Bloody Magisters.
The Seeker flexes her arms stiffly. Her joints audibly pop. She sees you draw near.
I owe you, Godwoken. Without your help, I'd likely still be a prisoner around here, not guarding Alexander the bloody Divine himself.
She nods her thanks and immediately winces, laying her hand on the back of her neck.
We're a big bloody target on our backs. We took their leader and their flagship. The Hammer won't stand for that. She'll be hunting for us. Good luck getting anything out of either of them. Our special guest is out cold, and the other one ain't in much of a talking mood. All right then, just don't make me regret it. Hope you find something useful.
A young Magister paces around the brig, fussing over Alexander's unconscious form. She leans over and applies a damp cloth to his brow. She notices you observing her. She straightens her back and sets her jaw in a defiant scowl.
Magister Ranley, Corker's mate of the Divine Eminence vessel, Lady Vengeance. That's all the information I'm giving to any of you lot. So stow your questions, elf. Magister Ranley, Corker's mate of the...
The Magister falls silent, but stares at you with unwavering defiance. The Magister's stare hardens into an intense scowl.
Magister Ranley, Corker's mate of the Divine Eminence vessel, Lady Vengeance. Magister Ranley, Corker's mate of the Divine Eminence vessel, Lady Vengeance.
There's always the same button.
Hope you find something useful.
A young Magister paces around the brig. She notices...
Magister Ranley, Corker's mate of the Divine... Magister Ranley!
The Magister falls silent, but stares at you with unwavering defiance. The Magister's stare hard.
Magister Ranley, Corker's mate of the Divine Eminence...
Okay.
Hope you find
find something useful.
A young Magister paces around. She notices...
Magister Ranley, Corker's mate of the Divine... Magister Ranley!
The Magister falls silent, but stares at you with unwavering... The Magister's stare...
Magister Ranley, Corker's mate...
If it were up to me, you'd be swinging from the end of a rope, not locked up in here.
Maybe we should try a different approach.
Hope you find something useful. If it were up to me, you'd be swinging from the end of a rope, not locked up in here.
Magister Ranley, Corker's...
A young Magister paces around the brig. She notices you observing her.
Magister Ranley, Cork... Magister Ranley, Cork...
The Magister falls silent, but stares at you. The Magister's stare...
Magister Ranley, Corker's...
That's it, isn't it?
I ought to chain you up like your lot did to me.
Magister Ranley, Corker's mate of the Divine Eminence vessel, Lady Vengeance.
Hope you find something useful.
A young Magister paces around. She notices...
Magister Ranley, Magister Ranley, Corker's mate of the...
The Magister falls silent, but stares at you. There's a shift in the Magister's expression, a flicker of doubt. Then...
I'm a good Magister, loyal, but Dallas. Something about her has changed. She's toying with dark magic, like a common sorcerer. She used to sing to the ship. It let her control it. She had this old book of hymns and incantations. It was only ever in her hands, or else locked away in her cabin at the stern. That's all I know.
The door seems like any door, at least at first. Then you notice its unblemished wood. There is no knot, no scratch, no dent to detract from its apparent perfection. The wood groans and creaks. A face appears in the wood, tortured and tormented. A six-sided indentation is carved on its forehead, as if a gem or amulet had made a mark there. The face vanishes. The thud of your fist upon the wood resonates deeper than you'd expected it to. It turns into what sounds like a moan, then echoes away into silence. The door remains closed.
my scales are singed.
Oh. The door seems like any door, at least at first. Then you notice it's unblemished. The wood groans, and the face vanishes. The anguished face appears, then.
There's something to these doors I'm not seeing. But what?
The door remains unmarked. The thud of your fist upon the wood resonates deep.
Ooh, that's nice. It's very nice as well.
Allies for hire. Whatever type of companion you need, I can provide.
No. Oh yeah, that's the one she needs.
Expert warriors for hire, all seasoned in combat. They won't let you down. You can put a price on the warriors I have for hire, but you can't put a price on the glory they'll win you. No one's ever regretted having extra help in a fight. I'll guarantee you that.
The sergeant doesn't seem interested in talking to you. She shoots you a disdainful look.
I've got sword fighters, mages, archers, all willing to fight by your side if the price is right.
The silent monk leans forward slightly and... The silent monk leans from one foot to the other. He seems eager to move. The silent monk cocks his right ear towards you, then...
Quite right. Do seek my counsel. I highly recommend it.
Dude.
We have to find a way to get this ship.
What is it, Red? Naughty lizards. I wouldn't have taken that rune on the figurehead as a slave scar myself. Well done. We'll need to find the song that'll control it then. Well, you'll need to. The figurehead has certainly caused a commotion lately. But then again, so have the doors downstairs. Everywhere you look, a hunk of wood looking to incinerate or stymie you. Dying to hear them.
Her face crumples into a mask of concern. Her eyes are large and soulless.
Why, because I care, of course. A bit early in our relationship to question my motives, don't you think?
Whatever type of companion you need, I
The door remains unmarked. The thud of your fist upon the wood resonates deeper than you'd expected it to. It turns into what sounds like a moan. Then the door remains unmarked. The anguished face appears, then vanishes.
No entry allowed. Please use the port side door. Listen up so I don't have to repeat myself again. I am not an entry door. Fine. Answer the security question. Current security measures forbid me from providing the security question. No entry allowed. Please use the port side door. Listen up so I don't have to repeat myself again. I am not an entry door. Fine. Answer the security question. Incorrect. Now why don't you go bother the port side door? Enter through the port side door. That won't get you anywhere. Use the other door.
The door remains unmarked. The anguished face appears, then vanishes. The door remains unmarked. The thud of your fist upon the wood resonates.
Enter through the port side door.
Too late for that now, Red. The bell can't be unrung.
Got that Magister to talk? Oh, good work. I knew she'd crack eventually.
The Magister leans in and whispers urgently.
If you ever find yourself face to face with Magisters, you tell them I was tortured. I didn't betray them.
inside until the cage is locked again.
A young Magister paces around the brig. She notices...
Magister Ranley. Caucus Magister Ranley.
The Magister falls silent, but stares at you with There's a shift in the...
I'm a good Magister. She had this old book of hymns.
The door seems like any door, at least at first. Then you notice its unblemished wood. There is no knot, no scratch, no dent to detract from its apparent perfection. The wood groans and creaks, the face vanishes. The thud of your fist upon the wood
No entry allowed. Please use the port side door. Listen up so I don't have to repeat myself again. I am not an entry door. Fine. Answer the security question. Attacking wastes your time and annoys...
Thought so.
No entry allowed. Please use the port side door. Listen up so I don't have to repeat myself again. Fine. Answer the security question. Entry allowed. Please listen up so I don't have to repeat myself again. I am not an entry door. Fine. Answer. The password is fortitude. Now answer the security question.
The face in the door is confused for a moment.
Drat. No entry allowed through the starboard stateroom door. Please use the port side.
The door seems like any door, at least at first. Then you notice its unblemished wood. There is no knot, no scratch. The wood groans and the face vanishes. The door remains closed. It seems you need more than a password to open it. The door remains unmarked. The thud of your fist upon the wood resonates. The door remains unmarked. The anguished face appears, then vanishes. The door remains unmarked. The door remains closed. It seems you need more than a password to open it.
You can put a price on
The door is still unmarked, though the memory of the face and its six-sided notch remains with you. The door remains closed. It seems you need more than a password to open it. The door is still unmarked, though the memory of the face and its six-sided notch remains with you. The door stays resolutely closed.
No entry allowed through the starboard.
remains unmarked. The door stays resolutely closed.
All willing to fight by your side if the price.
You're the Godwoken, right? Then maybe you can find a way through this damn door.
The door is still unmarked, though the memory of the face and its six-sided notch remains with you. The anguished face appears, then vanishes. The door remains closed. The door is still unmarked, though the memory of the face and its six-sided notch remains with you. The door remains closed.
Okay, I get it now.
There's something to these doors I'm not seeing.
The door is still unmarked, though the memory of the door stays resolutely closed.
Can't believe I missed that. Good, man. She's got good. Get good, son. Oh man.
You can put a price on the warriors I have for hire, but you can't put a price on the glory they'll bring you.
Pretty nice ship, eh? Captain Losa. Has a ring to it, doesn't it?
It's good to be on the open seas again.
He grunts approvingly.
Yes? Is it an audience you desire?
Are you certain you want to dismiss your companion? Are you certain you want to dismiss
your loss?
It's good to be on the open seas again.
Are you certain you want to dismiss your companion? His eyebrows shoot up, and a wry smile.
Can't say I'm not sorry to see you go, but you'll... Good luck out there.
Pretty nice ship, eh? Captain...
Are you certain you want to dismiss?
Oh, really now? Well, well, well. I guess this makes us... Back for more. Who could blame you? Well, that was easier than I thought. And I'll do my best to stay myself. Lead the way. Well, duh. I'm sure that disguise will fool most people, but I'm a very sensitive and most fleshy folk. Now, let's go.
Time to go? Ready. We'd probably get...
Are you ready to join forces? Off we go, then.
Oh yeah, I remember. This.
The door is still unmarked, though the memory of the face and its six-sided knot. The door remains closed. The door is still unmarked, though the memory of the face, the thud of your fist upon the wood, resonates deep.
Okay, it's not bad.
Allies for hire. I've got sword fighters, mages, archers, all willing to fight by your side if the price is right.
The door is still unmarked, though the memory of the face and its six-sided notch remains with you. The door stays resolutely closed.
Expert warriors for hire.
No entry allowed through the starboard stateroom door. Please use the port.
Too late for that now, Red. The bell can't be unrung.
Get away from him, sorcerer. That's the divine.
Bread until the cage is locked again.
All right. Don't harm him. I'll be watching.
Bishop Alexander lies supine on a bare wire cot. Though unconscious, his eyes are only half closed. His swollen jaw hangs open at an odd angle. Someone has wiped the bishop's hands clean and folded them neatly over his abdomen. They rise and fall in shallow, jagged swells. A beautiful six-sided gem rests on the bishop's chest, hung round his neck by an ordinary oiled rope. The gem sits heavily in your pouch.
I knew you would eventually.
Magister Ran, Corcus, mate.
Bruises swell beneath his eyes, and a shallow gash zigzags from his right ear down to his beardless cheek. Unconscious, he looks more boy than bishop. The door remains unmarked. The anguished face appears once more. It dips its forehead towards you and waits. A shudder of pleasure racks the figure in the door. It seems to breathe. All of a sudden, all anguish is gone. It gives you the sternest of looks.
I am summoned. Speak the password. Yes, and yes again. The word is spoken. Welcome to the stateroom.
That's some serious RPG in there.
Just one more moment, please.
He clicks together two halves of some type of gauntlet sitting in his lap and turns his full attention to you.
And there. Rescued at last, am I? To whom do I owe my thanks? Armor? Such a limiting word, but yes, it serves that purpose, amongst others. Dallas has been keeping me prisoner here, but I try to keep working on my own projects when I can. Dallas took a particular interest in me and my skills. I'm an expert in healing, crafting, and more arcane practices. She kept me here to do her bidding, until you took her flagship from right under her nose, it seems. I've offered my services for gold in the past, yes. But my labors for Dallas were far from voluntary.
He extends his arm and pushes up the sleeve. Beneath, the skin is withered and discolored, as if it were magically decayed.
She used some form of domination device on me, forcing my hands to do her bidding, and half ruined them in the process. Oh, cast spells, tinker with relics, meddle with the laws of nature. All the sorts of things power-hungry despots love to do. She had me enchanted dead cat over there, so it would seem alive.
He clicks the gauntlet into place around his withered forearm, his eyes on you the whole time.
But that damn contraption that she used on me seems to have fogged my memory. The rest is a blur. Trust me, convenient is the last word I'd use to describe the experience. Pass me that copper wire there, would you?
He takes the copper with a nod of gratitude. His sleeve slips back above his elbow. In its crook, you see part of a tattoo. A pattern of concentric circles rendered in black.
Perhaps my memory will come back with time. But for now, I'm afraid there's little more I can add. Despite what she did to me, I can't help but admire the woman a little. She's unwavering. She will break before she bends. If you cross paths with her, be sure to break her. I doubt you will get another chance. I'm doing my utmost to be civil to you, under rather trying circumstances. Why must you push me like this? I'm more than a sum of my parts friend indeed. But I fear you might have come to the wrong calculation about me. How about you just let this matter rest?
Something tells me that he'll only bring us woe, but I can't judge him yet.
The Seekers are too trusting by half. We can't just let this healer go free.
Alive, he is a risk, but nothing is safer than the grave. I say we put the beast down and be on our way.
Unperturbed, he holds up his index finger in a one-moment please gesture before tightening a hinge upon his gauntlet.
Ah, that's better. Now, as you were saying, the hard way?
little cover this guy.
Ready.
Almost got me that time.
Get it? Frozen! Now it's time to wrap this bad show up. It's like they know my every move. Enjoy death. still say Shadow's Eye is pretty good. I'd still go with Shadow's Eye. What's this? Wow. We're recording this, by the way. Oh yeah, I am.
What's this? I found something.
Locked.
Nice. Oh, okay. Anyways,
This looks like a teleporter pyramid. It could certainly come in handy.
Only one way to find out. Try using it.
mine.
Those guards or victims?
Both, I fear.
Another pyramid.
I bet you the devs are just messing with us.
This is written in ancient lizard script. It appears to be a song.
Got it. Okay guys, I'm gonna go get something to eat. I'll be back in about 15 minutes.